Welcome to Jose Views on the road, or on the tracks, as you might say now, because that's exactly where I'm at. And I'm at a transit train hub where I'm going to catch a train into New York City. So I just arrived last night. Today's Saturday morning around 2. I got here to Newark, New Jersey via United Airways at 9 p.m. And I decided not to get a room. One of the hotels I called was full, and the other one was a little too far from the airport, and I had to come here at 5 or 6 anyway to catch a train or catch an Uber into the city. So when I got here, I also took some time to find my way around the airport. How do I find my way around the airport? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I ask. It's good to be fooled once, but it's never good to be a fool your whole life. So when you don't know something, ask. Obviously, I have this stick, so that helps. So anyway, why am I traveling to New York City? Well, you guys are gonna see my lives coming up, and then in the other videos I'll probably talk a little more about it. Because of the other hypocrisy with the United Nations, we're protesting against the United Nations. The United Nations, they're accomplice to Russia, China, and Cuba. And this says Cuba's got added into the Human Rights Council, meaning that they get to decide issues on human rights. When we're gonna be dressed in like customs prisoner uniforms, and all the people that attend, and I mean, Cuba is political prisoners and all that kind of stuff. So it's really hypocritical that that they have all that stuff in. So it's gonna be interesting. But the best thing is how I wanted to show is how to move around and how do I get there. So how do I get there? Well, I'll show you the airport part in my next videos. I'll be able to show you exactly how that works for me. It's easier than some might think. It just takes practice, and obviously it takes, you have to use, well, in my case, I use this, but you got to use whatever you got at hand. So I'm here waiting for my train. So I'm going to get in my train to my left. How do I know it's going to be my train on the left? Because I asked the people that work there, and they said, well, you got to get in the A track, which is going to be, the ones going north, and then the one track goes the other way around, so you don't want to get in that one because that one goes down south into Trenton and other cities in New York. I guess not south, but it just goes into other cities. You want to get in the one that goes into New York City, and then we're going to go into New York City Penn Station. So I'm going to get in the train that says New York City Penn Station, Grand Central Station. So when I get there, though, it's the real deal. I'm pretty comfortable right now. I was pretty comfortable around the airport. I was pretty comfortable finding my way here now. In the plane, the flight attendant was super nice. We made, I don't know. I want to say that we made friendship because she gave me extra wipes and extra masks and all that stuff that I will use later on for my trip. The trip was actually pretty awesome. I had plenty of space. There was almost nobody in the plane. There was only like 20, maybe 20, 25 of us. Super easy to travel right now. No lines at TSA. A little scary because you do get text messages and alerts, like voice alerts, talking about the restrictions, about the mask, that you always have to have it on, and also about the, you get like, that you're supposed to self-quarantine, which doesn't make sense because I'm only transferring through New Jersey. I'm not really staying here, so how am I going to quarantine? I don't really know that much about it, but I know that so far I haven't had no issues in moving around. So, and I'm about to go into New York. So no issues there, pretty easy. The easiest time I've traveled, even though I'm the first time by myself in New York City, I'm pretty sure that, it's gonna be less people. It's a Saturday morning, so it should be easy. And the good thing why I'm doing this video is to tell you that besides the lives I'm gonna do at the event, I'm also gonna try to film little parts of New York of getting around, doing stuff in New York, just stuff, New York City stuff in general. So just to change the channel a little bit up, throughout the week you're gonna get videos on me traveling to the airport, and me doing other things in this trip. So maybe checking out places to eat, or I don't know, we'll see what this adventure brings. We'll see what things we're able to try out. I kind of told you the purpose of the trip already. I already told you what's coming up with this trip on some of the videos I'm going to be posting. And I also wanted to let you know, in the plane, the food is really cool because they pack it up. So everything's like really tightly packed, has zippers and a lot of things. Let me show you my ticket. that I'm going to be using for this train. Apparently they're very, very sticky. If you don't have this ticket, the guy kicks you off the train or something. I don't know how that works. But anyway, this is the ticket. I hope you see it there. There you go. That's my ticket to go into New York City and then get on the subway and find my way to to the United Nations. If everything goes wrong, you always have to have a backup plan, like I did all the way to here, and now I have a backup plan also once I get there, which in my case is Uber. So anything goes wrong, I go above ground and request an Uber, and hopefully the Uber finds me and I'll get to where I need to go. So anyway, I'll be meeting some friends there. So to that point, it's pretty, obviously at that point, when you meet friends, it's a little easier even to figure out what to do next or all that kind of thing. But all the way till that happens, I'm on my own. And the good thing is that hopefully I'm able to tape some of it so you guys can see it. I hope y'all are having a great day. I just want to give you an update on my trip and how it's going, and kind of give you also a little heads up for all the videos that will come, some in Spanish, some in English, but what's going on. And also they're all going to be part of the trip. Some of them are going to be like really on the object of coming here, but then there's a couple that are going to be light, like this one. We're going to do kind of cool stuff around New York or around New Jersey. We'll see what we come up with, or just traveling in general. So Jose Views just changing it up a little bit and making it, I don't know, a little more different. So you guys see a little different side of, what this channel is going to be doing. Bye-bye. See y'all.